All right, Shalom.
Shalom.
First and foremost, we give all praises to Yahweh,
Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Akakodash.
double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the elect of Israel. We're brothers here in GMS Tampa Bay, coming to the spirit and power of Yahweh Shai, in transit before camp. Saturday, today's date, January 6, 2024, the hopeful year of Jacob's trouble. And going to Jacob's trouble, what's in store, really the menu, all right, for JT is destruction, and as going to the Lord coming to bring this place down, is happening in waves, and he likened it onto birth pains. So this place is being taken out wave by wave, and a sign of the end is the psychology of the people, and you're going to get it real quick. Matthew 24. About people pretty much going crazy because what's going on earth is the Lord's trying them. It's going to the hour of temptation. But go ahead.
Yep. This is Matthew 24, verse right to the point, right?
Yep.
Verse 12, and it reads, "And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold."
Yep. So iniquity is what? Sin upon sin. People robbing, stealing, lying. Committing adultery. You name it. Because what is sin? Transgression of the law. So because of iniquity, meaning abounding, meaning on a high level. And that's in Ezra too, I think. Pretty much the evil we see now is gonna be way worse.
2 Ezra 14.
Yeah, grab that.
Grab real quick.
Grab the blue letter on the word wax. Because pretty much going to title lesson is civility is razor thin. Going to what the Joker said in the Batman movie. Being interrogated. Heath Ledger, he said, the rules these people live by is a joke. Let them be pushed to the wall, and their code, they're gonna break it because it never existed in the first place, man. It's just a big lie, man.
Big scheme.
It's a big scheme. It's really going to Esau's NWO. That's what he wants. He wants order of chaos. That's how he works. But go ahead.
Yep. This is the word here. I'll let it play real quick too.
Strong's G 5594.
Volume is good too, bro.
Sucho.
So the word suko, and it reads, it's spelled too, like psycho too. That's crazy. It says to breathe, blow, cool by blowing, to be made or grow cold.
Yeah. So going cold, going crazy.
Yeah.
Because new speak, psycho means crazy. Psycho just means pertaining to the mind, but people are gonna lose their mind. So going to, again, the Lord warned us of these things to come, because this is Matthew 24. The Lord explained to the disciples that these are the signs of the end, and my return's nigh. So people going crazy, that's a sign, right? Because going to was it Timothy? Perilous time shall come, but men shall be lovers of themselves. All they do is care about themselves. So they're gonna take out the next man without remorse. They already do it now. And how much more when the time comes and the opportunity presents itself, people are going to be on each other like dogs, man. And this is what the Lord prophesied, and that's why ultimately, going to the unity of the faith, the only people you have, as Yahweh said, is the ones doing the work with you, doing the will. That's my mother, that's my brother, so don't be marveling when people cross you, double cross you, triple cross you, because this is, again, the Lord warned us of this stuff.
Yeah, something I should be saying too, in the spirit is everybody who's outside of this truth, they're potential agents, like in the Matrix. Anytime the spirit can hop on them and they can, bug out. And Mr. Anderson, you wonder why my mom or my brother or sister, co-worker, this customer is, spirit's hopping on them, man. So anytime, so like to back the brother up. All right, the only people you really supposed to be trusting, all right, to the max, all right, as it is written, how can a man say you love me and love not his neighbor? Is the Akim, man. The brother got it up.
Yep. Grab that. That's right.
Yep. Can I finish this off real quick?
Go ahead.
Yeah, it says to grow cold or cold, it says metaphorically a waning love. All right, so so the love is fading away.
That's it. Yeah, because that's what waning is. You're going to a moon phase. Yeah. It's getting darker.
It's the place right there too, bro.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
This is 2nd Ezra chapter 5, and you can speak. So I'll start from the top.
Yeah.
2nd Ezra 5 verse 1. Nevertheless, as concerning the tokens, going to signs, behold, the days shall come that they which dwell upon the earth shall be taken in a great number.
Yep.
And the way of truth shall be hidden, and and the land shall be barren of faith.
Yeah, and that's what's happening, man. People are getting literally like the brother just opened up with. You can tell that these things are coming into its fruition by the mind frame and the actions and the behavior pattern of individuals, man. That's a key sign to watch as well too. So we're getting closer and closer to where people are getting ready. The Lord is getting ready to put people in a position to where they're going to be taken in a great number. In truth, us being out on the corners and having access to these videos is going to be hidden, man. You got it out.
Yep. 2 Corinthians 5 verse 2. Mm-hmm. But iniquity shall be increased above that which thou seest, which now thou seest, or that thou hast heard long ago.
Yeah, and that's a beautiful precept, right? St. Matthew's 24:12. It said increase, and then Yahweh Shai said abound. All right, so it's only going to get worse, you know, and you can feel that tension. You can see it if you are paying attention. You can see how people they're getting ready to lose it, man. The article, a video the brother Barak put in there about the chick, you know, he's like, you know, somebody, you know, save her. But that's what's getting ready to happen, man. But it's more women than men. A lot of people are getting ready to be put in a situation to where they're going to need safety. They're going to need to know what the hell is going on, man. And iniquity isn't going to do anything, but it's going to do nothing but increase. Trust is going to be scarce. And the times we're coming into, you got it out.
Yep, because what we're witnessing is a breakdown of society. This is how the Lord corrupts and brings down kingdoms. That's that wormwood. You know, the worm spread under thee, that's the corrosion. You know, this place is literally melting on itself. And again, going to what's happening is we're watching this beast fall, you know, and that's why these nations are getting ready for war, because that's all that's left, you know.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
And to back you up, that's why Daniel, the 2nd chapter, towards the end, around the 44th verse, so that's a heavy sign, what you just said. That the 10 toes, even your toes itself is divided. So that's a great point, because there's nothing but I was trying to say division, you know, sedition. All right, he said, if Satan be divided against itself, how can that kingdom stand? But it hath an end in Mark. So we're watching it. We're watching the preparations, the beginning stages. You know, the beginning of the sorrows, man. You got it.
Yeah, because as what Tudor says, Sirach 10, as the ruler of the people is, so are the people. Roughly paraphrasing, you know. So if they're divided, I mean the rest of the world under them going to be divided.
Facts.
2nd Esdras chapter 5 verse 3. In the land that thou now seest to have root, shalt thou see wasted suddenly.
Yep. So it had root in it. But the scripture say, how has Babylon fallen? You know what I'm saying? We would have healed her, but she is not healed. Tape off for her, you know. So it was rooted, all right. But now we're looking at the beginning stages of it being wasted away. That's in Isaiah. It speaks about the fashion of the world. Confusion. The city of confusion is broken down.
Oh yeah, I'm holding it.
Yeah, okay, spirit, you got it up.
This is Isaiah 24. I'll just start at 7. It says, the new wine mourneth, the vine languisheth, all the merry-hearted do sigh. You know, so all these first world privileges, you're losing them. You know, the ability to go out and feel safe, you know, have a good time, partying, drinking, BSing, you know, doing what the hell you want to do, having extra money to go on vacations and, you know, live your best life, you know, that so-called American dream. Well, it's not so much a dream no more. Now it's a nightmare. Now all the things that you chase, you know, living this high life, this fantasy, you know, keeping up with the Joneses is hard. You know, you made this permanent lifestyle that's not realistic, because again, going to this place has never been set up to root and be up forever. You know, look at the dollar. You know, the same buying power that you had 20, 30 years ago is long gone, man. You know, everything's increasing, but you're not getting paid more. How can you sustain yourself? And then that's when that goes into sedition, man. The government, your so-called government, all right, they're just your pimps, man. They don't care about you. They'll squeeze you dry. All this increase in inflation and taxes, you know, this all lies on your shoulders. So you can't go out and have a good time no more. You can't live your life that you live in.
Hey, and to back you up too, I was just sitting here meditating while you were speaking. You can't put your daughter on your grandma no more, on your mom's, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, because you got this trend going around where women, you know, all the tribes, they just have a tendency to put off their children to go step out. Well, you can't do that no more, man. We're coming into the times where you're going to have to just sit there and deal with that child crying, man. All right, you got it up.
Yep, and even if you do end up with some money, you know, good luck in public, because now you a target. You got the lime green Lambo, you know, you drive the Bentley truck.
The loud ass Daytona style Charger.
Yeah, anything Charger, Challenger, you know, anything Dodge, anything, especially the Demon. You know, that's going to attract a lot of negative attention, because people going to say, hey, you got something I don't got. I want it. You know, that goes into, you know, neighbors spoiling each other. So, another going into Isaiah 24. So Isaiah 24 verse 8, the mirth of Tabriz ceaseth, noise of them that rejoice endeth, the joy of the harp ceaseth. You know, so cheerful sounds, man. All this, again, partying and BSing, man, that's coming to an end. You know, because to be mirthful, you got to be feeling comfortable. You know, you people are not feeling comfortable. You're looking at your bills, you know, looking at your wages, and it's not adding up, man. And then you got kids on the table, you know.
Yeah.
You got this, you know, this little girlfriend. You got, all she want to do is go out, and you can't afford it no more. You know, these big ticket items. You starting to think about it now, because the average so-called American can't afford what it says. Most of the country, more than the countries living paycheck to paycheck. You know, so you're living again. You know, you're living in the end times of this kingdom, man.
On the edge.
And living on the edge, exactly.
Yeah.
Going into the point of people losing their damn minds because they feel like they owed something too. You know, they feel like they've been cheated, which, you know, they are. And what they're gonna do is they're gonna take it on each other, because who else they gonna fight? That shadow government, you know, going to the elite to Esau, the elite banking families, they're so far beyond your reach, you don't even know they exist. You know, except for the prophets who are calling them out. But you know, you have no idea how deep this thing is. You know, you just think it's you're 9 to 5, thinking, oh, your co-worker, your boss, he's the one that's oppressing you. No, man. You think it's your president. It goes way farther than that, man. It's really the Lord, you know. The Lord's bringing this place down.
Yep. To back you up, the scripture say that the man's goings out of the Lord, the preparation in the heart, and the answer of the tongue is from the Lord. So that's your mind, your answer, and your movement. All, like the brother said, when you really want to get down to it, everybody's really being controlled, monitored, and moved from Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, through the Spirit, man. You got it all.
Yep. Isaiah 24, verse 9, they shall not drink wine with a song. Strong drink shall be bitter to them that drink it. So it's not fun no more. You know, you take these escapisms, you know, you take these mollies, and you taking mushrooms, and you smoking weed, and you getting drunk like a skunk because you're running from reality. But reality is always going to be there, man. And what's happened is people are getting that sobering dose of it. You know, what we acknowledge, you know, in our time in this truth, knowing that this place is ending. Now you're realizing this place is ending, and you're holding on to that last bit of hope, which is none. There is no hope here, you know. But you just ultimately just lying to yourself. And that's what the Lord said. He's gonna give you that strong delusion, because yeah, you know, you might not be physically drunk, but you're drunk on these philosophies, man.
That is gonna be all right.
That's gonna be all right.
2024 is my year.
Yeah, so,
you know what I'm saying? You have that mind frame all around the world, chiefly here in the States, man, where you people are complete delusional and blinded, man. So much going on, you know. But you got it out here.
Yep. Isaiah 24, verse 10. The city of confusion is broken down. Every house is shut up, that no man may come in.
In the NLT, you got it?
Yep.
Yep.
Isaiah 24 and 10 in the NLT. The city reefs in chaos. Every home is locked to keep out intruders. There you go. Chaos. And that's what's coming. You know, this so-called civilized society, you know, all it takes is the right crisis, and that's what these devils are planning on again. You know, you forgot about the pandemic, the juicy, you know, the C-19. That's all in the back burner. You think that'll never happen again? Well, what is hovering over your head is the next one, and they say the next one is going to be way worse than the first one. You know,
and everybody's in the economic field. These Edomites, scriptures say they're trying to fall upon themselves. They see it. You know, they see it, man. It's just you jakes. You just say the scripture says Sirach, the 5th chapter, putting out off the Lord from day to day. But in the meanwhile, it's being made up right in front of you, man. You know, you got it out.
Yep. We'll close out.
Con. Oh, you want to get it? You want to? All right, con. For the sake of time, you got it out.
Which one?
I was gonna say 2 Ezra 15, a lack of bread.
Yeah, that's what I was
All right, spirit.
2 Ezra 15.
Close out. So,
all right.
All through the spirit, bro.
Yeah, 2 Ezra 15, and I'll start at
get there too.
15. So I gotta start at 14. 2 Ezra 15, verse 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein. So, woe. That's what the prophet is gonna tell you. Woe meaning destruction. You know, Jeremiah 28:8. You know, is what the prophets of now, of old. You know, they all prophesied of war, even of pestilence, man. So if they're not speaking that and they're calling themselves a prophet of the Lord, then they're lying to you, man. You know, the world's full of lies, and the balance is there's truth out there. You know, whether you want to hear it or not, for the say then they know a prophet has been among them.
Yeah, Ezekiel, the Lord said, no more flattery and divination.
Yeah.
So all these lies and vacations and barbecues Jake is having, man, it's gonna be all right. It's a delusion, man. Mm-hmm. You got it all.
2 Ezra 15, verse 15.
False prophet. You know?
Yeah, exactly. 2 Ezra 15, verse 15, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. So modern day sword is a gun. People still have knives and stuff, but people gonna be going on in each other's head and face because why? Because the situation that they're gonna be put in, and notice it said their destruction draweth nigh. All right, not to the elect, all right, which we're supposed to be a part of. This is destruction of their world, all right, which we're watching with our own eyes, and we're clapping and cheering on because why? Because the Lord's judgment is coming to pass, man. 2 Ezra 15 verse 16, for there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes. In the course of their actions shall stand their power. And sedition is uprising, against government, which we don't attest to, but it's just prophecy. All these elections coming up, they keep putting out, these election year purges and things like that. Because why? Because that's the season, where we're coming to.
Yep, and that's why Netflix is now they have the first purge, all right, in the purge election here, man. I bet they're going to be number 1, number 2, top 10 real soon. You got it all.
Yep, I'll skip down. So 2 Ezra 15 verse 19, a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. So cause and effect, which again, this devil thinks he's doing it to his advantage. Now everybody, oh, please, let me get that C-hip. Well, all right, cool, take it. Revelation 14 chapter says the Lord gonna pour out that full wrath of his indignation, which is missiles, man. So call all y'all about and strive for his judgments, man. And Lord's will soon, this thing wraps up. But until then, we just pray the Lord has the spirit in us to endure, because still a lot in front of us to get past, man. So with that, Lord's will to be edifying. As always, our praises to Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahushai, Ba'Shem, Rakakwadash. Double honor to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and blessing to the elect of Israel. Shalom.
Shalom.